Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depends where you're tuning in from. Welcome to Healing Hearts on a Monday night for March the 2nd. Wow, can you believe it's already March, Angela?
No, but I'm excited because it's going to be spring.
It coming, I know it's coming. Then it's summer and we get to go to the park and it's going to be so much fun. Folks, my name's Kevin the Medium. This beautiful lady, I pointed in the right direction. Sitting across from me is Angela Clement from, sorry, my brain went, Awaken Your Soul's Journey. My brain went blank on on the name of your company. How are you doing this evening, young lady?
I'm doing good. I'm hoping that
Excellent.
technology is going to be nice to us.
Yeah, things seem very delayed and you look really blurry to me. I'm sure you're not to the rest of the people, but it's clearing up again. Antonio says, "Hey, Kevin and Angela, we have all kinds of people already tuning in. If you can drop a comment in wherever you're watching, just in the chat, wherever you're watching, whether that be on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, whichever platform is the best for you. We'd love to know where you are tuning in from. We have, I know we have people from all over Canada and the US watching the show. So, um, what are we doing? Are we going to do? Did you pull some cards? I know we were running around trying to get things ready. Folks, you'll notice right here, down below, you'll see the second Angela camera. That's where she's going to put her cards when she pulls them. So you guys can see what she's doing, which I think is going to be cool. We'll see how it works, but I think it's going to be cool. So, Angela, why don't you pull some cards and I'll shut up?
Well, this came up for tonight. So I don't know if you can see that, but it is the loner. The loner. And this particular card is talking about distancing yourself from petty people and dramas and issues. Because between the social media right now and the obligations that each has in the world, the chores that they have to do, the list, like I have a list that has to be attended to, we can feel like the whole world is nonstop. He's laughing because he doesn't have a list. He just flies
I
by the
told
seat of
her.
his pants. Does.
I told you, make me a list. You didn't make me a list. If you don't make me a list, you know the list isn't going to be made.
It's like another thing that I would have to do. And so, no. Anyway, so between the social media and the obligations that we have, it feels like there's no end. Like the world just never stops. So, what they're saying is the innermost cave holds the gold. So, what they are wanting you to do is to take some time out because there's strength to be gained from taking time away from others and to reflect. Now, it was interesting because I pulled that card, and then right after I pulled another card, and it was basically the opposite. So
Nice.
here's the way I understand it. I'm understanding it is that some of us need time alone, but some of us are feeling isolated and we're feeling alone. And there's this saying that insanity has been defined as doing the same thing over and over and expecting something to change. If you are in isolation and you are lonely, I feel for you. And it is a matter of taking a step outside your comfort zone a little bit and allowing love and friendship to come life. It's a balance. And I think especially with people in grief who are going through the worst, it's hard to find that balance because you need time to yourself to reflect and to heal, but then you can't spend all your time that way because that's not healthy either. So connecting with other people will help to balance out the busy stuff that's going on in your mind. And so it's a practice to figure out what that balance is for you. And for me, it's more alone time because I'm naturally introverted. But for other people who are socially inclined, it probably means more social time. So it's like figuring that out. And if you're complete opposites in your relationship, then there might be things you have to work out.
Good luck with that. No, you just work it out just like we do. I mean, I went out Saturday night. You didn't. I needed that social connection. You didn't. So I think what we're getting at there is do what's right for you in this situation, because there is a lot of people who are feeling isolated right now, because of everything that's going on in the world. So I think it's important that you really hear what she was saying there, and it's it's okay to be by yourself if you want to be by yourself. But if you don't feel like it, then don't be by yourself. Get out there, meet new people. It's a good thing.
And for us introverts, it's a hard thing, but it's necessary, is what I've learned. And so stepping out of your comfort zone on the side of socializing or stepping out of your comfort zone on the side of spending time alone and going within because that's uncomfortable for people who are generally social. So both are important.
Yes. Holy, we have a whole message board of people tuning in. We've got Raz from Calgary. We got Antonio's from Facebook. That's hilarious, Antonio. Alexis says, hi, Kevin and Angela, long time no see. We have Nancy up in Lloydminster. We have Beatrice Eugenia Hernandez from Mexico City. Wow, I think that's the first time I've had someone from Mexico City watch our show. I'm not sure. Maybe they've watched it before and we just didn't know about it. We have John Doe from Honolulu, Hawaii. And then he writes down farther below, John Doe is actually Nelson from Honolulu. And then we have Shauna tuning in from Vancouver, British Columbia. And Antonio's actually from Fairmont Hot Springs. And he's watching on Facebook. If you're just tuning in, keep that going. We love hearing where everybody's from. It's kind of cool to see the reach that we have and where people are tuning in from. We're going to do things a little differently today, aren't we, young lady?
Sure.
Sure. Instead of us just bringing you on and just kind of going at it blind, we're going to bring you on and we want you to say one of three things you want us to look at.
Career.
Employment or career. Relationship. What was the third one?
Health.
Or health. Then we will tune into just that. I think it's something different. I think it's going to be cool. Also, if you don't want to come on stream and you have a question, type it into the chat. Doesn't matter where you are. We'll see them all. So just type it into the chat and we can see what's going on. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put this here is what you click
We have a first time
Boom.
watching the show in the chat. Welcome.
Oh, that's Beatrice from Mexico City. It's her first time watching our show. That is so cool, Beatrice. We are super pleased to have you all the way from Mexico City. We were just in Mexico. That's my shirt. You can't see it. Cozumel. We did a cruise and we were in Costamea and Cozumel, Mexico. We loved it. It was great. Great. So, folks, there's a link there. It has gone out to all chats. If you want a reading, all you got to do is click that link. It'll take you to another screen. In that screen, you'll have to put your email address in. It's not for us. There's no spamming. It's just so they know you're a human. And then you come on and we'll bring you in and do a little mini reading. Even if you're the first time, Beatrice, we would love to do a mini reading for new people. That's amazing. I'm being encouraged. There's something more there's another card you need to pull before we start doing mini readings.
Well then. See what comes up.
See what comes up. Just on the spur of the moment, you know?
There are no mistakes in the universe. All the circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfect timing and intelligence of the divine plan. Any delay is in your favor, and if something is happening for you now, then that is perfect too.
Can you put that card in there we go, yeah. As soon as you said it, the first thing that came to my mind was what's happening over in the Middle East. And you're like, wow, is that actually like part of the plan? Like, was that supposed to happen? I believe it is. Just like every other war that we've ever seen. I read a book, The Golden Years? No.
The Golden Future?
Who's that book that I was reading, Angela, that The Golden Future? And I was having lots of trouble reading it. And now when I'm seeing all these things happening, I'm like, holy crap, it's like they actually they knew what was going on. It's insane. So yes, I think everything that's happening in the world right now is supposed to happen. And the silly thing is, for all this stuff, we volunteered to come here. We knew before we incarnated that we would be coming in to the earth through all this time. And yet we raised our hand and said, yep. Alexis, yes, you click on the link and then you put your your email address in, and I think it says join stream or join studio, and that's how you do it. Okay, we got all kinds of people in the green room. You know what I'm going to do? Just because I made such a big deal about it. Beatrice from Mexico City, you're going to practice your Spanish, Angela.
Hello, guys. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Hello, Beatrice. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
You speak very good English. I was really hoping Angela would have to translate what I was saying.
I've been following Angela for several years now, so I finally decided to join today's show.
Nice. That is awesome, Beatrice. Ooh, I got goosebumps.
What would you like us to look into?
Yes.
Well, my sister died a month ago. She lived in the United States, so I went to see her. She was in intensive therapy in the ICU, And after 10 days, she passed away. And I would simply like to know that she's fine wherever she is, and let her know I love her very much. I'll miss
Oh
her
my
very much.
goodness. First off, she is crossed over. She went right home. Remember, we just visit
Yeah.
here. We live over
Yeah.
there. This is but a short existence in our big picture and the many times we've incarnated. She wants you to know, did you actually talk to her before she passed, but she was nonverbal? She couldn't reply to
Right.
you? She wants you to know she heard you and she loves it. She loves you. Remember, when we go home, our soul goes
Yeah.
home. The flesh and bone stays here. So our soul is perfect, always. Even in the worst human being that we can think of in the world existence today, their soul is perfect. Appears not so much. Did she have a brain issue?
Yeah, she did. She had
Okay.
a stroke.
Okay,
Of everything.
thank you. Because I wasn't getting Alzheimer's or anything like that, but I was getting like the brain wasn't functioning, it misfired. So know that she heard you. And were you holding her hand?
Yes. Yes.
She felt it. So know that she knew you were there, even though she wasn't able to tell you she was there. And you feel her around you, do you not now?
Yeah.
Okay. You talk to her. You still today. You talk to her. She heard you. Is there a necklace? What's the necklace?
Oh yes. Last year when she came to my son's wedding, I gave her a necklace that my mother used to wear, and that had a cross, the cross of Santiago of Compostela. My father was called Santiago.
Oh.
So that was very special for my mother. So I gave her the necklace. And then she lived with a friend of hers, and we started to look for the necklace but couldn't find it. So I told my friend Linda that, if she ever finds it, that's really something very emotional for me, sentimental value. So yes. I would like to have the necklace, but we didn't know where the necklace was, so I couldn't reach it.
Someone has it. You will get it back. She's making me feel it's just a matter of time, but you will get that back, because it is important. She really wanted you to hear that.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Angela, you have cards. I see them on the table.
Yeah, well, the first one that came up was this happy, healthy, wealthy, wise. And basically for you, it feels like self-care. It feels like looking after you. And the second card that I pulled out was also talking about that, taking time for your emotions and allowing yourself to express them in a way that's healing for you. And then at the same time, because both are true, so you're time for yourself and you're looking after yourself and you're allowing your emotions, and at the same time starting to look to the future. And there's a theme around manifesting dreams and having fun again.
Okay.
And so it's really keeping your eye on that, because something obviously she would want for you. And so it's just a matter of feeling into it and seeing what kind of things you want to do for fun and enjoyment.
Okay. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Awesome. Anything else, Angela?
I just wanted to show this one card here. This is the one about manifesting dreams. And it has this otter, which is otter playful. And so there's an energy there about, finding things that are fun and just treating life more as you would, as a child would almost, like seeking things out that give you enjoyment.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Awesome, Beatrice. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you both.
Hopefully we see you again.
Yes, you will. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Folks, it's just that easy. You come in, and then once you're done, you've had your reading, I'm going to remove you from our green room. Go back and watch it on YouTube or Facebook. The reason we do that is we can only have 10 people or 8 other people in our waiting room. That's all this site allows. So we like to make sure, actually, we're only allowed 7 other people in our waiting room because we now have the Angel camera, Angel card camera, or just the card camera. So that only leaves us 7 other spots. So once you get your reading, I'm going to remove you. I'm not being mean. It's just I'm going to remove you and move make room for other people. So folks, if you want a reading, definitely I'm going to pin that post where it says Studio Restream. Click on that and you'll get in. We still have lots of time. I am going to go to Shauna Marie. Boom.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good. You're tuning in from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yes.
Are you right in Vancouver?
I work in Vancouver. I currently reside in Coquitlam.
My hometown. I literally grew up from the time I was 16 on, right behind the Coquitlam Center.
Oh, okay.
On Glen Drive, there used to be a co-op there called Hoy Creek Co-op. And we moved out there. I was in East Vancouver, then moved out there to finish high school. It was a cool spot to grow up.
Yeah. That's good. Sorry, I got my dogs here.
Aw.
1,
Aw.
2, and 3.
Oh my, you've got a house full.
Yes.
Do you want us to look at health or relationship?
Yeah, I guess like relationship, family, like building.
It's funny, as soon as I said it, I went relationship, and I'm like, it's going to be a relationship, but it's not going to be a romantic relationship. It's going to be all the other stuff. Lots of chaos surrounds what's happening in your family. Is there one person that's causing you grief, I'll say? I'm trying to be nice because they might be watching.
I would need more details, but yeah, my life can be a little bit chaotic, and I think I have expectations and other people have expectations, and sometimes I take on people's expectations and add stress to myself.
Yes. That's what I'm feeling like one person in particular is, how do I phrase that? Dictating to you how you should be living your life. And you feel like you need to follow that. Your guide is literally putting his hand up like this and saying, stop. You need to walk your path, nobody else's path. Their expectations of what they think is right for you might not be. You know, in your soul, I was going to point to my heart, and your guides put my hand lower to my soul. You know in your soul what you want to do in life. Go and do it. What do you do for work?
I work in like supportive housing, but I've been seconded, so I'm like an interim director of housing right now.
Seriously?
Yes.
Have we talked before?
No.
You've heard of Skeena Terrace Projects?
Yeah.
In Vancouver. That's where I grew up.
Okay.
When you said it, they're like Skeena Terrace Projects, and I'm like, why would you say that when I asked you what you did for work? That's hilarious. But that's not what you want to do. What is it you want to do?
I mean, I do like my job, actually. In my new role, it's a lot. it's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I miss my old job. I miss more of the people interactions. Versus now I'm doing a lot of financials and working with other companies about doing repairs in our building and BC housing and funding. And so that's making it a little bit more difficult for me.
It might come down to, it's funny, we started talking relationships, but now they're going to bring in your career. It might be a case of doing what makes you happy, not what makes somebody else happy. Oh, did we lose Angela?
Well, when she said relationships, oh no, I'm here.
Okay, you're good.
Did I go somewhere?
No,
No,
keep going.
okay.
Keep going.
Okay. When relationships came up, there was a card that came up about heart, and that was this one. So is there, maybe there was some emotional turmoil that came before, and it could be related to this family thing too as well, but it's just saying there's some healing that needs to be done here first. And then as soon as Kevin started talking career, then it went into all this information about letting life flow and your creativity. This one's of the sun flow to you now. It's time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil, just like sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. Time to shine bright. So they're really wanting you to shine and express your creativity. That's the other card that came up here. And the other thing that came up was that it's alignment. So it's all coming together. There's really nothing that you have to do. It's all very precise. The divine and the universe, it's all very precise. And so it's not like you have to do anything except be open to the opportunities that are. And so just keep your mind open and keep seeing where you want to be. And especially if you want people, be thinking about that and how that might be what you do.
Okay. Yeah.
Video
Makes sense. Be patient, basically, which I hate.
It's funny, as you said that, your guides are like, she doesn't like being patient.
Nope. Yep. Patience. It's my life lesson.
That's okay. Thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Someone says Angela is cutting in and out. If you can do it without too much trouble, Angela, I'm going to get you to unplug the card cam, because I think it's slowing down your computer drastically. And while she's waiting for she's stuck there. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to put her over into timeout, and I'm going to message her. I'm timing her out. And I'm going to get rid of that. Folks, technical difficulties always happen. We have to work with them. I'm going to bring her back on now. Can you hear me?
Yes. Is that
Awesome.
better?
Did you unplug the card cam?
No. I'm going to, though.
Try doing that and see if that helps.
There.
Oh, almost instantly. I'm still
Perfect.
delayed to you and not to anybody else. Okay, we're going to continue. We're going to bring in Miss Alora Neslin.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Laura.
How are
How are you
you?
guys? I'm great. Sometimes.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
long time no see.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
I follow you a lot.
Oh, do you? Well, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you tuning in from, Laura?
Shonovan, your neighbor.
Neighbor, Shonovan, Saskatchewan.
We're
That
actually
one I've
going
heard
there.
of.
Yeah.
Whew. I'm not even going to ask you which one you want us to talk about because you have a loved one that came in right away. Who's the gentleman on the other side?
There's a few. Could be my brother-in-law, my brother, my dad.
No, go one step up. Is it Dad?
Yeah.
He came through very strong. Like, whew. How long ago did he cross over?
82.
Oh, long time ago. Okay. Have you had a reading by somebody that he's come through with?
Never.
Okay. The reason I ask, he's making me feel like he has sent you messages or he's given you messages. So to me, that usually means that there's another one of me somewhere that gave you a message. But he's literally trying to give you messages. He's good. He's where he's supposed to be. And he has seen everything. A lot of times when people leave, they cross over, go home, we think, oh, they're going to miss the graduations, the weddings, the births. No, he has seen it all. He's had a hand in a lot of it. Just like, yeah, I can say it. I had to check to see if I could say this. Just like Angela's late husband, Blaine, had a huge hand in the two of us meeting. He's had a hand in a lot of relationships in your family. He just, yeah, you're funny. He's got a sense of humor. Just because I'm gone doesn't mean I'm not in charge.
Sounds like him.
Yeah. Angela, you have something.
Yeah, I was just kind of putting it together here. One of the messages that's coming through really strong is no one crosses your path by chance. So I don't know if that's in relationship to your father.
Okay.
But it's saying choose to see the deeper reasons for the people in your life. So people come for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I think that's the saying. And so it's like taking a little mental account of who's in your life and what they're there for. And when it's like when things start to fall away, friendships or relationships start to fall away, there's usually a reason for that. And as hard as that is, it is something that happens in this life.
Right.
And it's asking me to tell you to allow the love and support of others in. instead of trying to handle everything yourself. It's like putting a lot of pressure on you. And I totally
Yes.
get this because I am the person that does that. I don't want to ask people for help. And if people try to help me, I don't want to take it.
Yeah, that's exactly me.
Yeah.
I
So
believe the line was, "No, let me do it."
mhm, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this allowing others to help you can take the pressure off. And at the same time, it'll nurture you. But I will give you this. I remember there was some lesson a while ago about how, I would help other people and I really enjoy helping other people. So why wouldn't other people enjoy helping me?
That is a
It's
good way
like
to
looking at it. Yeah. And so why would I deny those people that enjoyment of supporting me and helping me and nurturing me if it gives me joy to do that for others? And so, yeah, it's being willing to just be a little uncomfortable and allow people to help you, support you, and nurture you. And the other message is just, you have the freedom to do whatever you want and be proud of what you've accomplished so far because your support is extremely proud of what you've done and who you've become and all of that.
Okay.
So let yourself, enjoy life and it's like the word lighten up. Have some fun. Do some, do some things that give you joy and play. Just play.
Okay. Play. Okay, that sounds good.
Are we
Right.
not going to Shaunavon, Angela?
Tomorrow.
We're going to
Oh,
Shaunavon
are you?
tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
We have to pick up a cow.
Yeah.
a cow.
We're going to Ranch
Okay.
House Meats to pick up meat.
Oh, to get to meet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I knew the word.
There's my husband.
Hello, husband.
Hi.
Warren.
Hi, Lauren.
I have a little story to tell. He was not a
Tell.
believer of this. He was not a believer of this. And I don't know if you know Dana Whitney from East End.
I do. Yes.
Okay. We went to see her and he came with me. And he's like, oh, this is crazy. So we're sitting in there and Angela, you know Linda, my sister.
Yes.
She's talking about her and talking. All of a sudden he just stopped and he says, how do you know this? So he is now a believer. And
You have to be.
he also wrote a message to her about how he wasn't, now he is.
Nice.
Aw,
Pretty
that's so
interesting.
sweet.
You know what? In my practice, because I do mediumship that's what I do mostly. And I run into quite often people who are non-believers. And it's funny, I have a really good friend. His name's Kevali Channeling. And his son was literally one of those people who believed when we died, that was it. There was no afterlife, no nothing. And we had gone out for dinner one day. And I asked him, I said, why haven't you come for a reading? Like, I wouldn't charge you for a reading. Why won't you come? And he goes, because I'm afraid you'll change my belief system. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're eating dinner and I didn't say anything more. But then a friend, he had lost a friend 2 weeks earlier. He hadn't told anybody about it, not even his dad. But his friend came in and he's like, you have to tell him there's more and you need to do it right now. So I did. And he was like, how do you know this? Long story short, he ended up doing another reading with me, a full reading. And we talked about a job change and a career change. And I let it slip. And it was one of those, are you going to Hawaii with your dad? And he's like, no, it was a surprise. His dad phoned him and surprised him to take him to Hawaii. And he got a new job offer all in the same day. So, of course, like your husband, he's like, okay, now I'm a believer.
Yeah. For sure.
Awesome. Very nice to meet both of you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice
good to meet
to
you.
meet you.
Take care. We'll see you again, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. Thanks a lot.
Yep, thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Whew. Shaunavon, Saskatchewan. Where are we going next? Who do we go to next? Let's go to, oh yeah, Miss Alexis.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm okay. I also had technical difficulties on this. Good for you for setting it all up because that was hard to understand.
Sometimes it can be really easy. Other times technical stuff just doesn't want to work.
Well, I kept having to go out and in because my mic wouldn't work, and then I finally got my mic to work, and then my camera wouldn't work, so then I had to do it all over again.
Yes,
But
we've
we're
had
here.
lots of that issue. I don't know why that is, but we do have that issue. How are you
Hi,
on this
Angela.
beautiful Monday?
Oh, every day's another day.
Yes. Folks, Alexis does what I do.
I do.
She gives messages. And just like, that's funny, this is from your guides, not me. Just like a physician, sometimes we, mediums, need to go to another medium message because we get that, I don't want to get a message. I do it all day. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Angela
Well, Heather
and I,
texted me today telling me I should book a session with you, and then she's like, oh, he's having a live tonight. Go on that. So
there you go. Yours is going to be about career. It's funny. I told people you get to choose, and your guides, most guides are like, no, they don't. We get to choose. We're in charge here, as you know. When I say career, I'm talking spiritually, not what you do for work.
Yeah.
Two different things. Is that correct?
Very different. Yeah.
Yeah. Step it up. They want you to light a fire under your spiritual, your spiritual business. It's time. And it's been a theme for me for last month and a half. Anytime I do a reading for other practitioners is with all the negativity in the world, the collective needs more positivity. What we do is usually positive. Even though sometimes we make people cry, it's usually positive. So they're really wanting you to step into your own and have that confidence to do it.
I tried, and then it didn't go so well. After the last time I saw you, I really projected myself, and I fell flat.
That's why you had to book a session. Or come on. I always use sports analogies because I'm a big sports guy. Wayne Gretzky didn't become the greatest hockey player ever because he never failed. He failed all kinds of times. Heck, you look at some of the greatest sports stars out there, they were kicked off their sports teams because they weren't good enough. If I stopped doing what I do because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad readings, I would have stopped 5 years ago when I first started. Push through it. And stop listening to others. Be yourself. Don't try to, I did the same thing. I tried to emulate somebody that I looked up to in the spiritual world. And I realized that you can't do that. You gotta be yourself. That's when my business took off, when I stopped emulating somebody else. be Alexis, because Alexis is the perfect soul. You are complete and perfect the way you are. Angela?
Yeah. The message that's coming through is it's about shifting your thinking. So nothing is ever going to be perfect. And we always are told that, but I don't know if we ever really embody it. But it always feels like, the other shoe's going to drop, and it might. But that's life. So it's important because if you don't step forward towards your dream, then you're going to regret it. There's gonna be time where you're gonna wish that you had done that. You have a double mission. You've got two missions. One is channeling, and the other is uplifting humanity. And I think that's why the pressure is on right now, because we're in, there's so many people that are struggling right now with all that's going on in the world. And so the push is coming.
Okay.
It's coming. But the good thing is that I pulled another card. Well, that's all good too, but there's another kind of exciting card that's coming in. Some kind of experience that's going to sweep you off your feet. And it's going to move very quickly, like some kind of whirlwind encounter with somebody, something. So the message really stay balanced and make the decisions that come with that with your heart, both your heart and your intellect, but really feel into your heart when you're making those quick decisions. Like it seems like it's going to happen kind of quickly.
Okay.
I don't know if that
Thank
means
you.
like in a short amount of time, or when it happens, it's going to be quick. I'm not sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question to you?
I was just
Kevin?
really funny because I was, instead of getting ready to say goodbye to you, I was going to ask, do you have a question?
I've been having this recurring thought about a situation, and for me, it affects me a little bit. For somebody else, it affects them a lot. And I'm not sure if it's my intuition or if it's just something I want. So, how can I decipher those two? Because it feels very strong.
If it's an intuition or a thought, I haven't done this in a long time. Energy flows, right? So when I'm like, is this me? I'll do it off camera. People won't see me, and I'll be moving my hands like this. If it's my guides, it moves really smooth like they are right now. If I interrupt it, they'll start banging together. And it's really that simple. And when I first started doing it, my mentor, Ken Lewicki, who I'm interviewing tomorrow. I'm really excited about it, actually. He told me that, I think it was level 1, could have been level 2 that we had. It works so well. Try it. You'll find your guides are making me go, yeah, that'll work for her.
Okay.
Because it's something
Thank
really
you.
quick that you can do.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you so much, guys.
It's your intuition, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, that's not okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Just so you know, your guys are like, tell her it's her intuition. I'm like,
Okay, but now I have to decide if I'm supposed to intervene or not because it's life-changing for somebody. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Take care.
Thank you, Angela.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, how do I leave?
So, commercial time. Tomorrow, I am super excited because if you look over my shoulder, I do it all the time. Over that way on my shoulder, Kevali Channeling presents ... I used to do this on a regular basis where I would interview people and get their stories about how they ended up being moving into their own spirituality. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock Mountain Time, I am bringing it back. It's probably going to end up being weekly next month. Probably not this month. I have the 3rd, and then the next Tuesday I have my workshop. But I am going to be interviewing Ken Lewicki of channelinginc.com. He's the one that started it all for me. He's the one that all these, the courses I took was from Ken. If it wasn't for Ken, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I would never have met this beautiful lady beside me. And if I hadn't been doing these interviews, I wouldn't have met this beautiful lady beside me, because that's how we met. A long story, but I'm bringing it back, and I'm super, super excited. So tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a great 1 hour conversation. Knowing Ken and I, it'll probably go longer than an hour. If you want to get a hold of Angela, healingenergy.world is her website. You can type into Google Awaken Your Soul's Journey, and it'll come up. And you can go to her services. She has all kinds of services. If you want a healing heart session, similar to what we do here, but 1 full hour, very, very powerful. Anything else I'm missing there, darling?
No.
Cool.
That's it.
Before we go to the next person, I said in the very beginning, if you have a question you don't want to come on, to type it into the chat. And Nancy up in Lloydminster wants to know if she will find a place to live in Coquitlam, BC. I'm going to let you answer that, because I have a strong feeling the answer is going to be yes, but I want you to pull a card, just one card, because I think, I know I'm telling you what to do. I'm shutting up now. Oh, that was awesome.
Ooh. Just hang on a second here.
Hang on.
Hang on.
We got to look this one up.
I do, because I think it is a yes, but you're going to have to be flexible.
Yes.
And so there's some level of adaptability that's going to have to go with this. So
it keeps making me want singing "You Don't Always Get What You Want." So it might not be the perfect.
It's more like, don't put it in a box, like it has to be this way. This is where I'm going to go, and this is the way it has to be, because the universe often will see something better. And if we are allowing ourselves to be open to something else and being adaptable and flexible, sometimes we realize later that that was actually better. It's our hindsight is great, but we don't get it until later. They know now how things will play out. And so it's just saying be as adaptable to conditions and as flexible as you can to how you respond to them.
Nice.
Yeah, and that'll help you build up a resilience too, because moving is big. That's not easy. That was Kevin. So
it's funny because obviously I know Nancy, and she's moved a lot. When the kids were younger, we moved a lot. I think they were in 11 houses before they graduated. So yeah, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, was it 11 houses? I think it was 11 houses. Jake's is watching as well. So yeah. Okay. I think we have time maybe for 2 more, 1 for sure, maybe 2. So this lady has been waiting forever, Miss Armanda from
Hello.
From a Soyuz. Is that right? You're in a
It is
Soyuz.
correct. A Soyuz, yes.
Yeah. I said it, then I went, that's not right. Yes, it is. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. Thank you for taking my my appointment here. Yeah,
Nice.
it's been
Our
nice and just to
pleasure.
sit back and listening to you guys.
Anything specific?
No, not really. Just whatever comes.
Ooh.
I'm getting business. So it's they're trying to group it all together, but even though it's one business, there's multiple fingers of that, or multiple arms of that business that you do. There's one portion of your business that's going to change drastically once again. Be open to change. Don't close all the doors. Keep the doors open.
Okay.
You'll be surprised what happens when we leave a door open, what energy walks through. Oh, I like that. I like the way they said what energy walks through. Leave, yeah, and they're going to repeat it again. Leave the door open. We have a tendency to shut our doors and, okay, we're focused, we're doing this. They want you to take the blinders off and be open to change.
Okay.
Angela.
The advice is to feel, not think.
Yeah.
It's around the whole idea about the mind is there to analyze the past and kind of keep us safe in the future. It's trying to predict the future to make sure we stay safe, right? And it's supposed to filter our experiences, but then sometimes we get a little bit too much into the head, and then we don't do things from our heart. And the heart is really the smarter of the two. It has more information. The brain certainly has logic and will keep us from getting run over by the bus. But when we want to make bigger decisions, we want to do that from the heart. So the other thing that came up is miracles. It's accepting the small miracles in your life, the small wonders in your life, and then embracing those and being grateful for those, of course, brings greater gifts that grow in abundance all around you. So it's just that whole idea that we're always working on this as humans, like trying to see what's good in the world and keeping our focus on gratitude and love. And that's what helps us go forward with more grace and ease. And so, yeah, that's the message that's coming through.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Okay. Bye-bye.
We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
You know what? I'm making an executive decision. We're going to go overtime because I want to get these last two that have been waiting. I want to get them in. So, Miss Raz, are you ready? Raise your hand if you're ready. She's ready. She raised her hand. I saw her folding something, I think. Were you folding laundry?
No, work stuff.
Oh, I was like, I saw it. You're quite small when we look at the little thumbnail in the waiting room. And I seen you doing something. I'm like, is she folding socks?
No, it was these strips that I get, these data strips that I was cutting and pasting.
That's awesome. How are you?
I'm good. Really good. How are you?
Good. I was thinking about you today. Ooh.
Oh.
With all the stuff happening in the world, I was thinking about you. I know a lot of people that are from the Middle East, and your name popped into my head immediately. Everybody okay?
Yeah, actually, I wasn't even going to talk about that, but now that you mentioned that, I should talk about that.
it was my son's birthday on Saturday. He turned 10, and his dad wasn't going to come, but decided to book the flight a few days early to make it for the party. And if he hadn't done that, he wouldn't have been able to come because of the airport thing that happened on Saturday morning, and his party was Saturday night. And he
He was
arrived Friday. Isn't that
uh,
crazy?
her son's dad lives in Abu Dhabi. Is that right?
Dubai.
So Dubai. So yeah, uh, amazing that how the universe works and makes sure that things are looked after.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. I'm glad to hear that because I was watching TV and it came up and I was like, ooh, ack.
Well, now the tough thing is he was supposed to go there for the summer break. And now I'm like, what if I don't want him to go if he goes there and gets stuck and can't make it back for grade 5?
Well, yeah, no.
So I think I'm going to have to say no to that now. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. But
And your guides are saying you'll know what to do when the time comes.
yeah,
We
I've
got a
got
couple months.
time.
We got
Yeah.
time. Things might be said. They're not going to let me say anymore. They're like, stop talking.
Oh, no, you can't tell me what to do.
That's right. I'm not allowed to tell you what to do. I can say you'll know what to do when the time's right.
Okay.
Very, very happy. I feel a lot of joy around you right now.
Yeah, I am. I don't know why I'm so happy, but
but keep it coming. They're like giving me the golf clap. That means that's my way of interpreting. They're very proud. They being your guides are very proud of where you are and what you're able to accomplish. And we're talking about just this little bit of time. I think it has a lot to do with family function and the way you handled yourself in the family function as the cat takes over the screen. Stay in this zone you're in. Keep that vibration really, really high. That's when you're at your best.
well, yeah, normally when he comes, it gets me down and things resurface, right? But this time I don't know. I'm happy.
Yeah.
And there's no animosity, there's no I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know. She wants to be on TV, I guess.
He's famous. What's the cat's name?
Lumi.
Lumi.
Lumi is the bringer of light. She brought lots of light into my life, so we called her Lumi.
Lumi's the bringer of light, and that's in your faith, which is smiley.
Yeah, I think Lumi, luminous. I don't know, just in English, I guess.
Yeah. Angela, you had something.
Do you listen to music when you're meditating? Do you meditate? That would be a start.
I want to get better at it. I do try, like they say, try 5 minutes at a time, but I get distracted a lot. So I put on some like hymns, maybe not songs, but hymns to help me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is something that's being encouraged. A 5 meditation while listening to some kind of uplifting song with good lyrics. And when your mind drifts, you just bring your focus back into the words of the song is the suggestion. And there's a couple of journal prompts that you might be able to incorporate into this. So if you did your meditation, and then there's a couple of questions. One of them is, what emotions are keeping me from feeling loved? And what can I do to let those emotions go? So not that you're not feeling loved, but it's like you can let more love in. You can let more light in, believe it or not. And so what just kind of examine what else might you be able to let go of emotionally to allow more light in. Something about connecting yourself with loved ones and God and accepting and loving yourself and those around you. Maybe it's more about love for yourself than it is anything. That's what's coming up.
Self-love.
Needs
Self-love.
to take care of yourself.
Okay.
Excellent, young lady.
Thank you so
for
much.
tuning in. Keep in touch and keep that smile. It's so good to see you smiling and you're just radiating.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks.
Keep it
Thanks,
up.
Kevin. Yeah. And thanks, Angela. I was wanting to come on when I could to get a card reading. I've never done that before. So thank you.
Oh, cool.
You should get
Yeah.
a full card reading. She's amazing.
I will one day. That's my next plan.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
You too. Bye.
Okay. We saved, I think, the best for last. All the way from Honolulu, Hawaii, we got Nelson, the medium.
Aloha.
Aloha. That was quite the intro, wasn't it?
Thanks for calling me. I wasn't expecting to.
How you doing?
Good. There's been a lot of things on my mind. Now that my mom is in a care home, and her business is now stable, I can go back to work while running that business.
Nice.
I'm thinking of going back to work. The only thing holding me back is my dog, who has separation anxiety. I know I'm gonna work on that. What do my guides say about what jobs to search for? All I know is I don't want to go back to work at the bank or brokerage. I'd rather work at a fast food or janitorial. That would be more fun to me. I'm not picky. I just want to work.
I don't want to have the corporate. I don't want to crawl that corporate ladder anymore. I want to go flip a hamburger. And it's
I'd rather flip a hamburger. That's more fun to me.
I was showing you flipping a hamburger, and it's not at the big M one. It's at a smaller mom and pop little restaurant place. You would have a blast doing that.
Yeah, I would imagine. I'd rather do that than be in a stressful situation with a corporate. I don't want to do that anymore. I used to wake up every morning and tell myself, this is my last day there. And it lasted for years.
I had my last day 4 years in a row. And you know what? Most of the time I would be like, what are you doing? No, Nelson, go get a proper, I'm not going to say a proper job, but go get a corporate job and crawl that corporate ladder and no. They're literally saying, go flip a burger. If that's what makes Nelson happy, do it.
Okay, cool. And what about janitorial? That sounds fun to me, actually. I used to watch the janitors come in and clean up while I'm at my desk, waiting for the day to be over.
I'm getting you're hilarious. You kill me every time. I'm getting a hard no on a janitorial, which is just hilarious. Go flip a burger. It's like, this is what you want to do.
That's what I want to do.
It might be my own brain interpreting it. No, it's not. I see it like what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, like a food truck on a beach. But yeah, it's not like a big corporation with the big M or the W or all the other fast foods that we have. This is like a food truck.
Cool. And is my dog going to be ready for that when I have to go out of the house to go to this job?
There will be adjustments, but she'll be fine.
Okay.
They corrected me right away. He will be fine. There will be some adjustments.
Okay.
And you'll get to play janitor at home a few times. But it will be fine.
Cool.
Angela, you have something.
Thank you.
It's so funny because the two cards I pulled, one of them was about like retail markets and that kind of thing, and then the other one was like beautifying the planet. So it was like the cleaning up and the beautifying.
Cool.
So it was like both cards, and I'm like, well, that doesn't answer the question. So then I pulled another one, and it just said to stay focused on your mission and know that the angels are supporting you every step of the way. This, in fact, you stepping into the job is actually part of your ascension process, which doesn't seem right. I go out and flip burgers and spiritually
Yes.
grow, but that's what's coming up. By stepping forward and facing the complications. So it's a little bit complicated here in the beginning of your earthly life because of the dog, I'm sure, and other things. This is growing and ascending. And so you're just supporting yourself in that process of ascension by doing things that you love and choosing what you want to do. So good on you. I think it's great.
I think
Thank you.
it's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you, Nelson. I'm glad we saved you for last because that just made my night. I'm
Well,
coming
thank
to
you.
Hawaii, and you're gonna cook a burger out of a food truck for me.
Yep, I'll be flipping the burgers.
Take care of yourself, young fella.
Thank you, Kevin and Angela.
Yep.
Talk again.
Mahalo.
Bye.
That's awesome. I like it. No, we don't want you to go get a corporate job. We literally want you to go flip burgers. But that goes back to, who was it? Oh, I think it was one of our first guests tonight where she had taken a promotion, but she wasn't happy.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? We have to be happy with what we're doing. Climbing
Yes,
the
and
ladder.
somebody has to cook the burgers. I mean,
Go ahead.
that's what gives you joy. If that's what gives you joy, then why wouldn't you do that? We've been
Exactly.
told that we have to, go and get the degree and get the high paying job. But if that's not what you want, it's silly to spend your whole life doing something that you don't like.
Yes. I was told if you do something you enjoy, you never have to work a day in your life because it doesn't feel like work. That's why I got into sales. I loved sales, so I got into sales, and it didn't ever feel like I have to go to work. There were some days, but most of the time, I really enjoyed it. So, folks, we went overtime, and it was funny. We were coming up to the hour, and my guides are like, "You're not on TV. You don't have a hard deadline. If you go over, you go over." And I was like, "We're in charge. We can do anything we want." Parting words, Miss Angela?
I'd probably just come back to the beginning, full circle. We said at the beginning, if you're feeling overwhelmed and feeling like life is going too fast, take some time out, go within, spend some time, turn some music on. That message for Raz is for everybody, right? And if you're feeling isolated and alone, then be brave and step out and make some connections.
Sometimes all it takes is jumping. Just stand in one spot and jump up and down. It can change energy. Ask Angela. It changes energy. We like it. Stop.
We like it.
Folks, until next week, thank you all for tuning in. Yes, we will be doing a show next week. I say with a question mark? Yes, we will. I believe. So till then, stay in touch. If you need help, please reach out. There's always somebody that can. What the heck was that?
Camera just went whoop.
And on that note, we're ending the stream before we're canceled. Bye, folks.